You felt like I was touching you, and I said, have another look?
Yes.
So you can see, now you're starting to learn that,
you know. I kept closing my eyes. Because
it feels so good.
Yes, and when I opened them, you weren't anywhere near me.
That's when I came to get the water?
Yes.
And as if you were still being massaged, as if I was still there?
It was like there was 2 or 3 other people in the room, and there wasn't. Yeah.
That's it. Physically, there's only you and I.
Yes.
But there were many other people in the room.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Like a spirit guides, or I'm not sure. But
you're going to find out as you keep going, because the more we get in touch, the more we can feel the essence of them, and they become more real. Yeah.
Okay.
But you felt your wife?
Yes, I felt my wife, and I cried. She was in a lot of pain, and she...
Breathe that in. You're starting to remember that now in your body. Yes.
And she passed away, and she had a lot of things wrong with her, and all those things disappeared.
So when she seemed to physically appear beside you during the massage, she was fractured like glass fragments, you said?
Yeah, it was like those things you have with kids, where you turn it and you see all these little colours, and but it was like clear glass, and it was like it was all moving around. Do you know what I mean?
It's like a kaleidoscope,
like
is it?
A kaleidoscope,
okay.
Yeah. But it was all like fractures, and it's just moving around, and it's just spiralling, and it's trying to find a place to fit, so it can, so that like a puzzle, being put in the right places. That's what it felt like, which didn't make sense at the time, and then all of a sudden she started appearing.
And the breast she had removed?
Yeah, she had a breast removed. It all came back, and she was whole, and she was happy, and
This is something people need to know, because a lot of people cry over their loved ones that have passed on, and they remember them as damaged.
Yes.
But the truth is, when they really leave and we allow them to be undamaged, they actually take on the best body they've ever had in this lifetime, at the very least.
I've heard that, but now I've seen it.
Yes.
Yeah, and makes you happier. So. Yeah.
And it's happy to let them go then now, isn't it?
So in other words, if you're an old person and you pass away, you just get the best body of the time you had here, and move on.
Yes.
Wow, it's different.
But you saw on her during her suffering?
Yes, she did. Because she's on a lot of heart drugs and things like that.
Of course.
And but she always had a glow. She was always happy and smiling and all
that. You say heart drugs? She had cancer as well as heart problems?
Yeah, because she had the breast cancer. Before I met her, she had radiation and the breast removed that killed all the cancer.
Wow.
So it was 15 years she was cured, and then I met her, and no one actually spent time with her, and she was very lonely.
What are you feeling as I do this?
A bit of calm.
Good.
Yeah. And when we met, she was fit, she was fine. I mean, she had a breast removed. And then 12 months later, after we got married, we found out about her arteries were all blocked and they were deformed. And the reason for that is from the radiation from the breast cancer. And the doctors didn't tell her that. But when the doctors here did tell her, and that's the reason why. So they gave her a triple bypass, but none of her arteries actually worked. They took out a leg, they were too small. So then they gave her 2 stents and a few other things.
Breathe in all the way. Because you're also releasing that trauma that you shared with her.
Okay. And there was a lot of hospital visits and a lot of pain. And the last time was basically nothing they can do. And just take all the drugs we give you and have a good life. So it was always expecting the worst. So we always made sure we did every day like it was no tomorrow. And that's what we did. So we did a lot of things.
which released a lot of today on the table as well.
Yes.
You know, God, the energy's taking care of you now to protect you from them. Any waves as I caress around you?
Yeah, a little bit. Very small waves.
Yeah. And they're beautiful, aren't they?
Yes.
That's your energy.
Okay. And I'm crying as well.
That's nice.
So
tears are very healing.
Okay.
I know you've had to be strong.
Well, just for her, for some family over in Manila, and very supportive, and it was actually financially draining for us.
And when I was caressing, was it your shoulder? You actually felt like someone was touching your penis?
Yes.
Was it your shoulder was touching? Was it somewhere there? Or was it around?
Around my chest, I think it was.
Chest area, yeah, that's right.
Like somebody was just touching and different things. I opened my eyes and, you know.
Yeah, like I said, open your eyes.
There was someone else in the room.
Yes.
And there wasn't.
There isn't. There's just you and I.
Yeah.
So that was the Kundalini waking up as well.
Okay.
And very possibly some other energy caressing you and helping with me.
Okay.
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 All right. So that was just wonderful.
Yeah. It was very special to me.